What's up, YouTube? It is nice and sunny today. It was super rainy and yucky yesterday, but it's pretty nice today. All of this is we're at my house. I got a couple hours to piddle. I've been out giving estimates this morning, or attempting to. But basically, from that brush pile there, coming all the way across to me, and then over, in front of the landing of that jump, this is all woods. Every bit of it was thick, like that stuff there in the background, like real thick. And when I got my first skid steer, Frank the Tank, your butt stanks, or whatever I called it. Anyways, I came out here and just pushed trees over and just knocked them over with it. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot better than doing it by hand. But anyways, I cleared all this out and then ended up renting a different skid steer to cut and grade and build these jumps and make part of the motocross track and stuff. But the problem is I've piled up all this brush, and I don't want to burn it right next to these trees, because a lot of these thicker trees, I wanted to keep them. I wasn't trying to just make it open. I wanted to keep it sort of wooded, but anyways, I can't really do anything with all of that. So we're going to try the Grapple out today. Grab some of this up. There's a bunch of it. I don't know if you can really tell. There is a bunch of it. It goes on down the hillside there, back into the woods behind that. I've got a trail around the back of that. I mulched a little bit of it, just kind of out practicing, playing around, but there's so much wear and tear mulching, it's really doesn't make sense to come out and run it on my own. It's better to run it where I'm making money. So yeah, you understand. But anyways, we're gonna grab some of this stuff, and I'm gonna find a spot here where I want to pile it so I can start getting ready to burn it. I think actually I've burned there before, where the skid steer's sitting. I may set it up right there. This grass doesn't have to be that nice. Not to mention, just behind the machine, there used to be one of those, I don't know if people call it an emperor tree or what. They've got all these little balls and seeds on them. They kick them out. They grow super fast. It'll become a huge tree in like 2 to 3 years. They're hollow inside. The wood's good for nothing, and they just kind of take over. They have a weird peppery smell when I brush hog them too. But they have a bunch of them that pop up here, and I've been keeping them brush hogged, and they're anyways, hopefully it'll burn some of those and kill them out. But I got some trees I got left out here on the sides. I've got all these brush piles here. I want to get that stuff piled up where I can start burning it. It may be too wet to be able to burn it right now, but if I can light it on fire, I'm going to pile stuff in it and let it go. So I got the old tripod so we can get some outside views, and yeah, let's get it going. So I'm down here in the brush, which is only from there to here, but I'm thinking I'm gonna burn it right here in the middle between the down and up of the motocross track, because I got brush on that side, got brush on this side. If I can get it burning, it'd be a lot easier place to get it to it and not have to track it all the way up to the top of the hill. So that's what we're gonna do. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with this thing already. I mean, it's the first Grapple I've ever owned, but at the same time, there's like no flex in it. It's super rigid, and it's making short work of this. It was, brush up to here. I've already been able to stack it and pull it in tight, and for the most part, all the dirt falls out through the tines, so I'm not having to deal with a bunch of dirt in my stuff that I want to burn. It is really wet. I'll be surprised if I can get it lit, but if I can get it lit or get it burning and it starts to get hot enough, then it should take care of itself. I can just keep stacking brush on top of it. But yeah, these little trees in here, I didn't want to have to burn around these, especially this one. For some reason, I just wanted to keep this one. Give you a better view of it. But yeah, a lot of this stuff's still going to come out. But I wanted to get in here and grab some. I really wanted to try this out. I mean, I just got it, so it seems to work really great. Paint come off the old tines real quick, so she's not new anymore. Just not. Yeah, there's no flex in it. And I kind of watched some reviews on it. It's got 2 torque tubes in the back, 1 in the front. Just really rigid. Really impressed. Got a decent little pile going here. I got a little bit of brush fire starter helper on it, and we'll see if this is going to burn. It seems kind of wet, but you never know. You get anything hot enough, it'll burn. So oh, it's super flammable. Let's see about lighting up the other side too. Get both sides going. Had so much rain. I think we're in good shape. There's a bit of that flammable goodness. A little bit more here. That ought to get it rolling. If I can do this without melting the window off my machine, that'll be a plus. Well, the fire's starting to take off, but I guess it makes sense that after like 3 inches of rain, it would start burning its way out here. That's fine. I'm gonna let it burn a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna put it out, and that'll kind of give me a safety ring around it. But believe it or not, it's burning, so that's good. That's what I want. They say smoke always follows beauty or something like that. They're right. I was able to get this side burning. Both sides were burning, but the other side kind of gave up. I think it was a little wet. And that side over there, I kind of had some wet leaves and stuff that I piled in it that I didn't shake out. Probably should have shook it out. But either way, this side's burning. I'm able to roll this stuff over into it. I don't know how much of this stuff I want to attack right now. Like I said, I just had a couple hours today that didn't really have anything in it. But you can see that thing cleans up really nice. I'm able to just take it through there and basically just till that top part of the soil, pluck all the roots and everything out of it. I got in between these trees here. It's just perfect to make it through those two right there. I must have planned that, you know, with the old skid steer. I don't know. But I made it right through there. I'm gonna push all that into a pile. And before I get there, I pick it up and I shake it. And it shakes all the stuff out that I don't want. All the dirt and the wet stuff, the organics that can stay on the ground that I don't really care about. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving having a grapple. That's the way to go. In a perfect world, I would have a hoe out here pushing this pile together and doing what I'm doing with it, and then just using the skid steer to bring it over, because you kind of have to drive into the pile more than you want to. Somebody showed me a video here recently of a machine caught on fire. They were trying to do brush the same way that I'm doing it right now, and their machine caught on fire, and that's terrible. That's, you know, you think, oh, insurance is going to pay for that, but they're probably not going to pay the full amount. And then you're dealing with wait time on buying equipment. It's worse than buying anything else, it seems like. Yeah, so I would prefer to have a hoe over there where I could reach in and push, you know, and stack and work on that, and then be, you know, hauling it over here with the skid steer. But man, it'll grab a nice big bite of it, carry it out of here. I can clean up the ground with it really well, really easy. I love it. That's fantastic. Honestly, didn't realize what a mess I'd made out here. Yep, making messes. That's what I do. Ask my wife. Mess maker. I went ahead and left the pile here that the old Razoo came running out of. I need to check the dates and see when they go about having their babies and stuff. Try and respect their home for now, you know. I do have a heart. let's push this pile up just a little bit. I have found my #1 dislike, and it's the smoky smell that's coming into the cab just a little bit. I don't care much for that, because this machine smells brand new still. I like keeping it that way. I like keeping it clean, and it's not gonna do that. Not doing this anyways. This is where I prefer to have home. Smoky! Might try and push. Get a little more reach that way. Oh, fire. Oh, you weren't supposed to come out with me. How high those flames are shooting, but they're probably 25 feet in the air. Nice and hot. There. Don't believe I'm going to be trying to pull any stumps out with it. Kind of feel like it could, but I don't want to find out that it can't. Haven't seen any nakes yet. I know they're in there. Get some of this piled up and where it can dry out a little bit better. Nom, I think is what it says whenever it grabs one of these piles of stuff. That pile has already burned down quite a bit. Got a little fire out here. I've been letting it go because the top side burned a little safety ring, but the bottom side didn't. When I drug that little cedar out, it pulled the fire with it. Yeah, now be out here, I guess. I'm dragging a big old cedar with me. I guess I bit the top of that one. See if I can sling it around here sideways. It is set where I do the opposite of what I would have thought with my thumb. So I end up going the wrong direction often. Something's pretty solid in the middle of that pile, because it's not that I can't push it, it's that, I don't know, nothing wants to go over the top of the pile. There's like something in there hanging. There's some fire. Here we go. I should probably make a phone call and let the local fire department guys know that I'm just burning brush. I usually do. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna let you know I had a little brush fire going here at the house. Just yeah, I had some. It did light all like the grass around the outside of it on fire. I had some of that little short, dry dead stuff, but I let it burn out a ways and then put it out. Yeah. Alright, buddy, we'll holler at you. Bye. That's how you do it. Well, this makes perfect sense. Trying to get away from me again. That's alright. It's just going to make the spot bigger, and once it hits this here, it's going to hit green grass, but I'll be able to put it out. Either way, I think I'm done messing with this for today. I just want to get out and see what it could do. I'm going to get over here and start fighting this brush fire, I guess. All right, well, thanks for watching, and God bless. Check you later.